Ambassador Suarez, Ambassador from Brazil to Singapore, and I must also mention, I think, many other High Commissioners and Ambassadors here, but also our non-resident Ambassador to Brazil, Mr. Chu Xiaoling, old friend, distinguished friend, also friends from Brazil, ladies and gentlemen. I think a very good morning to all of you. I think on behalf of the Singapore Business Federation, I want to extend a very warm welcome. This is my first event I am personally hosting as the new Chief Executive of the Singapore Business Federation. A warm welcome to all of you, particularly our Brazilian friends who have travelled from their respective regions to be here today to meet with our Singapore businessmen. I think your presence today here is a really strong indication of the community's commitment to further deepen friendship between Singapore and Brazil. I think today's seminar on new trade and investment opportunities from 2010 to 2020, I think is an excellent opportunity for participants to learn more on the latest updates on Brazil's economy and the ongoing project development and business opportunities. I think we are also honored to have with us today representatives from Petrobras, Banco do Brasil, and Carlsberg, an associate who share their knowledge and experience on how Singapore companies can successfully navigate business conditions when trading and investing in Brazil. I think Brazil's economic progress, I think, needs no introduction. I think since 2002, I think it has consolidated its position as one of the most vibrant and booming countries in the world. I think the combination of astute economic policies, progressive public and private sector development has elevated Brazil to the 7th largest economy. It's no accident that we talk about BRIC B is right in front. In 2010, the Brazilian economy showed little signs of the effect of the global financial crisis. I think you registered impressive GDP growth of 7.5%. I think overseas investors were greatly encouraged by what they saw in Brazil and invested over $48 billion US over the same period. As Singapore is the 3rd largest Latin American trading partner, Brazil enjoys healthy trade and investment relations with our business community. In 2010, total bilateral trade was valued at $3.75 billion. This was an increase of 6.9% over the numbers in 2009, which were affected by the crisis. So the 2010 rebound saw trade increase across broadly many product categories such as agribusiness, paper, tires, energy, electronics, and aviation. You all also know that as host of the 2014 FIFA World Cup and the 2016 Olympic Games, I think Brazil is set for a surge of many multi-sectoral initiatives and projects. I think together with the Brazilian government's commitment to uplift the life of its over 200 million people, there has never been a more opportune time to consider trade and investment with Brazil. I think I therefore urge all Singapore companies present today to utilize today's seminar to acquire a deeper understanding of business environment. And also, we are planning, the SBF is planning a possible mission to Latin America later this year. So during this seminar, give us your inputs on what your interests are, so that when we organize this trip, we can plan one that would best meet all your needs. So let me wish all of you a fruitful session, and I welcome Ambassador Suarez to deliver his opening remarks. Back to you.